guys, it's JoedaFlamin here, and I'm here to bring you guys a very special video for the channel. It is our draft analysis video, because guys, we joined a brand new league, a brand new adventure for Draft League Pokemon for your Talonflames, one of the hottest teams, metaphorically speaking, in Draft League Pokemon, because, you know, we're based on Talonflame, we're based out of hot Atlanta, you know, might have had a little lemon pepper wings and whatnot. Thank you, Lil Williams and Club Shay Shay, home of the lemon pepper wings, and we love to do something before do something, as Unk might like to put it, Unk Shay, even though I'm probably not the last person to be saying that, but it's still funny. Shannon Sharp is a very hilarious guy, undisputed. But let me get into it, guys. Like I said, we are part of the YouTube Challenger League. It is a league run by a guy by the name of Sen. He'll have a link with all of the coaches in the description below. Fun thing about that, one of our friends in the TPO that you guys have seen our battles with, Matthew, I think is his name. Yeah, Matthew, Indiana Tracers. You guys just saw he battled Gert in the semifinals for Kanto Conference, and Gert won. So, you know, pulling for a VDL guy in Gert, you know, just for that. I mean, look at me. I'm much like Shannon Sharp. He's from Atlanta. He took the Bucks for the series, and here I am taking the Kanto Conference to win the chip in the TPO, and I was in Holland. Look at me. How bad am I there? But let me show you guys real quick with the rules about the league. You guys can see, you know, I got the Rogue Energy thing. Buy Rogue, by the way. Use code JoedaFlamin for 10% off your order at RogueEnergy.com. Some of the best flavors out there. I like the blue raspberry. I like the cookies and cream shake. And also, a really surprising one. I did not think I was going to be a fan of it, but grape popsicle. That was actually really tasty. So, that one was good. I mean, you guys see on the overlay here that I have the dragon fruit mango. That one was a good one too, but really the grape popsicle was probably my favorite flavor of all of them. And yes, I did buy the blue raspberry thing, and I was gonna get the blue tongue because, you know, I'm young. I'm still young at heart. I'm an idiot. I would like the blue tongue. Who doesn't like it? But let me take this real quick, and we're gonna, you know, bring it up just a little bit bigger so you guys can see it real quick. I'm gonna zoom in as best I can and drag it up so we can get a little bit more information there for you guys. So, if you guys can see it, I hope you guys can. If not, I could probably, you know, do a crash course. I mean, I'll read it over here. So basically, we had a snake format draft. We had 760 points to make 11 Pokemon. So it's another one of those leagues where it's 11 Pokemon. You only bring 6. You know, every week it'll be. 1 week will be, you know, these Pokemon. 1 week I could maybe, you know, do a switch or something like that. Yeah, S plus tier, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and E tier. I don't, if I remember correctly, when we had the draft, I don't think we had to worry about the timer. I might be blanking on that. Coaches responsible, Silvally, all of its forms. So, I mean, you guys saw that when we were in IBL. I mean, we filled in as a coach, but he had Silvally. That means we got every one of Silvally's types. Personally, Silvally is a really good mon. I do enjoy it. And also, you see here, Kyurem was only access to base form, but base form actually, surprisingly, is not as bad as people think, especially in Draft League. Like, it can be really good, the base form. Like, you don't need the black Kyurem or the white Kyurem to go in and just go ham on an opponent. Because regular Kyurem can do a good amount of damage, and it's alright with specs, or maybe even a Scarf, maybe even an AV, sub-toxic set. I mean, I'll probably say a couple of those, because why not? Battle rules. Coach responsible, like I said, it's a 6v6 battle. Dynamaxing, Gigantamaxing banned, so that's actually going to be a new thing for us in this endeavor, because in all of the previous leagues we've actually had Dynamax eligible, so, you know, we're gonna have to figure out how to work with that. But if you guys just saw the most recent battle on our channel, we had battled Anthony of the Savannah Sharpedos. It was a friendly exhibition match. He challenged us to steel type battle. I won't spoil the results. I'll just say, look in the corner up there, or over there, you know, wherever my finger is. You know, I'm trying to point where the thing will be. It's somewhere in that top right corner. Will be a link. Click that link and go and watch the video, because I will not spoil it. Oko moves, banned. Moody, Power Construct, banned. I mean, Moody, really the only mon in the game that gets Moody, I think, is Artillery. So, I mean, I think Glalie gets it too. Yeah, I mean, Moody is just a crazy ability. Oko moves, ban. Evasion moves, Acupressure, Double Team, Minimize, ban. Baton Pass, limited to no or negative stat passing. Stat increasing baton passes are banned. Coach is restricted to use more than one item. So that's actually something interesting. With the land timers, usually people, or the leagues, they'll go with a special way where you can only have like 2 of the same item maybe, and no problem. So this one is 1 item, so we'll have to pick our items carefully. Item clause B, tricks, switcheroo, all that stuff, nobody really cares about that. I mean, you'll see that move maybe once or twice. Sleep clause is in effect. This is what's interesting. Battle is level 100, so it's basically no restrictions battle. Well, with the exception of the restrictions of some moves. Maybe if there are some moves. Land service, you guys see the land service. So you press the A button at the connecting signal, all that stuff. No big deal. Timer stalling. Either coach runs out of time via land because there's the 10-minute chess timer in land. So we saw it one time. I did run out of the chess timer. That was when I was first getting into land, but I'm going to make sure I don't do that anymore. So if that happens, automatically lose. Mon's result is a knockout. Disconnection battle, recreated on Showdown. Wednesday of each week, all that other stuff. So that's basically a rundown of the rule. I mean, I also show like the tier list here. You see the S plus tier mons, which are some pretty good ones. You see the S tiers, you see the A tiers, B, C, D, E, all that stuff. I could really zoom, go down and whatnot, but it'd be too tedious and whatnot to go on that, guys. But the fun thing is that the way I'm going to do this draft analysis, guys, is I'm actually going to do something that I've never done before. As you guys know, I am a diehard sports fan. I enjoy talking sports, more so than anything, and that's actually something that I love about this draft league. It allows me to combine my love of Pokemon and my love of professional sports, and also, just because of the way I do it, I play these games to have fun. I mean, if I get the wins, great. If I get the loss, great. If I give my opponent a great battle, or just a good battle in general, I'm content with the results. And the way that works is it actually helps out with that quote-unquote burnout that you see some of these guys get. So if you're a professional competitive player or something like that and you want the burnout, just play it as if you're having fun. Don't play it like, winning is all that matters. Like, I mean, yes, winning is fun. I will not sugarcoat that. Winning is fun. But at the end of the day, just play the game. Just play to have fun. Like, even if winning is fun, sometimes focusing on the wins, that is what causes the burnout that I've learned. So that's why whenever I play, I try to win, but at the end of the day, I'm just cared about making good reads and giving my opponent a good match. And that's how I do draft league. So the way I'm going to do this draft analysis, guys, is I'm going to do it special. Like I said, I'm a sports fan. I watch First Take, I watch Undisputed, I watch Speak for Yourself, I watch First Things First, I watch all of those debate shows. I want to do a fun little thing for my draft analysis, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the draft analysis special part. Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoedaFlamin here, and I'm here to bring you guys our draft analysis video. My team is the Atlanta Talonflames. We are one of the hottest teams in Draft League Pokemon today, and today we are coming to bring you our team. As you can see, I got my nice black suit on, the red shirt, and we're ready to go. We're gonna do this slideshow right here, and I'm gonna show you guys our A-list team. Let's go in order. Let's go with pick number 1. Give it to me. Right here, we are going to give it to me. Pick number 1, Mew. Why? Because it's the ancestor. It's the first Pokemon ever created. It's got the genes of all Pokemon. Because of that, it knows every move in the games. And because of that, it makes it easier for us. We can use it as setup. We can use it as an attacker. You just saw my mom come in because she probably looked at me like, what the hell is this kid doing? But getting back to it, you, the ancestor, it's a psychic type. It's a good mod. We like it. We've seen it. We're gonna use it. You'll have to find out what we're gonna do. Let's go to pick number 2. Give it to me. Primarina. Why? Because it's a siren. It's a mermaid. It's a beautiful water fairy type. The liquid voice, hyper voice, water type stab, flip turn, energy ball, moon blast. This mod is great. You give it an AV, you give it a leftovers. This mod can do damage to the opponent. And in general, why not have a water fairy type? Because Azumarill, it can be good, but it only needs belly drum. And it needs the Dynamax in order to do it. It needs the belly drum. It needs the Aqua Jet. It needs the liquidation. At least with Primarium, you can do a little bit of physical. You can have it as a setup mod. You can use the throat spray, AV, the whole 9 yards. And that's why we took Primarina. Let's go to pick number 3 on the list. Give it to me. Dragalge. Why? I'll be honest, I've never used Dragalge before. That's why. It's a poison and dragon type. It's a good mod, also specially oriented. This mod, give it adaptability, give it life force, give it Draco and drop a Draco. Shoutouts to PokeShack for that one. You give it Sludge Wave, it can learn T-Bolt, it can learn Flamethrower, it can learn move on moves, it can be a toxic spike setter, it can do things all over the field. That's why I took Dragalge. Let's go to pick number 4 on the list, shall we? Give it to me. We took the legendary beast of fire that is Entei. Why? Because it's a physical attacker. You see our first 3 mods, they're primarily special. We need a physical. We're not going to be just straight special attacking, y'all. We are going to take a physical fire type. It got Sacred Fire. One of the strongest physical fire types. 50% chance to burn opponents. That's better than Skull. That's better than Flamethrower. That's better than Ember. That's better than Flame Whip. The only thing it's not better than is Will-O-Wisp, but it's got 85% accuracy, and Inferno, which has terrible accuracy. We see Zap Cannon. It's bad. It's a good powerful move, but it's bad. So we use Sacred Fire on Entei. We can use Stomp and Tantrum. We can use Earthquake. We can use Extreme Speed. I think it still gets Extreme Speed. I don't know. It can get the Elemental Fangs, I believe. It's got coverage galore. That's why we took it, and we also need a physical mod. Let's go to pick number 5 on the list, shall we? Give it to me. Galvantula. Why? We're going back on the special side. That's why. But Galvantula, it's fast. It can pivot. It can set up webs. It can do some damage. If you see my friend Just Lucas, coach of the Hellblaze Ball Coronas, that dude took his Galvantula, he knocked out a Sandaconda, 1 shot with Energy Ball, no specs. That's how strong Galvantula is, but maybe a Sandaconda is not the greatest specially defensive. But having Galvantula there, another Energy Ball user, it's got Electric type, it's got Stab, it's got a Volt Switch. I got a Volt Turn combo here, folks. If I want to, I can be that. I can do Volt Turn, but I probably won't because I'm not like that. I enjoy having fun with the games. But Galvantula, it can be a lead, maybe even Dragalge. Who knows what it could lead? We don't know yet. All I know is that this is one of the best special attacking bug types in the game, and also Vikavolt was gone. But at least with Galvantula, I can set up webs early. Let's go to pick number 6, shall we? Give it to me. The prehistoric fossil Aerodactyl. Why? Have you seen its speed? Base 130. Base 130 speed. It is a speed demon. All you gotta do is just make sure it's faster. And it can knock out almost anything. It is just that strong. It's got Stone Edge. It's got Rock Slide. It's got the Fangs. It's got EQ. It's got Dual Wing Beat. It's got Iron Head. It's got Dragon Dance. This mod gets Dragon Dance. I set up one of those. I'm faster than everything. I'm faster than Scarf mods with Aerodactyl after 1 DD. That's how good this mon can be. And then with the +1, you use a dual wing beat. It'll take out almost anything, especially if it has Eviolite. If it's super effective, Eviolite won't mean nothing. That's what's so great about this mon. And it's very good too. And also another physical attacker. Let's go to pick number 7, shall we? Pick number 7, give it to me. My baby Lapras. Wow! Have you seen what Lapras can do in Draft League? Now, yes, we said there's no Gigantamax, there's no Dynamax, so I can get the Aurora Veil without setting hit. But do I need the Hail? Not really. I don't need the Hail. Lapras don't use Blizzard all that much. It goes with Ice Beam. It goes with Powder Snow if I think it gets that move. It'll take Thunderbolt. It gets Sparkling Aria too. It gets Drillrun. It gets Iron Head. It's a mixed attacker, but it's defensive. I don't need to have just Battle Armor or Shell Arm. I don't need to have that. If I want to do a Hydration 1 week, let's say they try to badly poison me, I set up Rain, and I can heal up Lapras' bad status condition, and I don't need Heal Bell. But even better, this is the ultimate Dracovish counter, because all I gotta do is bring in Lapras, assuming my opponent has Dracovish, or Arctovish for that matter. And all I gotta do is just send it in. It takes the Water Absorb and Freeze Dry. It's gone. Dracovish is gone. The most broken Pokemon in Draft League and competitive is gone. But that's why Lapras is good. Let's go to pick number 8, shall we? Give it to me. Morpeko. Why? I'll be honest, I don't know why. I don't know why I picked this mon. I decided, what the heck? Let's try this mon. It seems like a decent mon. It's Electric Dark type. Luxray should have been, let's be real, Luxray should have been the first Electric Dark type. But we got Morpeko. It's got a full belly mode. It's got a hangry mode. The stats are the same. But you get Aura Wheel. You get its special move. One turn it's electric. One turn it's dark. Bolt Stab. Then it gets the Elemental Fangs. It gets Parting Shot. And if I could slap a Choice Band on this thing for goodness sake, and get it in properly at the right time, this thing can take out an Excadrill, for Christ's sakes, in one shot with a Choice Band Dark type Aura Whip, which was astounding, and it can even survive an Excadrill's attack with enough defense investment. That's what's so shocking as well. But that's why we're taking more Pekko, and also we needed some more coverage here. Yes, we're doing some double types here, but who cares on that? Double types can help out. Let's go to pick number 9, shall we? The Rhyzian. Why? Another physical attacker, but another mixed attacker. This mon gets support. It gets Synthesis. It gets Calm Mind. It can be special attacker with Giga Drain. It can be a physical attacker with Sacred Sword and Leaf Blade and Iron Head and Aerial Ace. It's a good mon. It's fast. It hits like a tank. It can take some hits. And also, you see, we needed a grass type. We needed it badly. And getting Verizon late, that's a good mon. So if we use this properly, we can do well in it. Let's go to pick number 10, shall we? Give it to me. Trevenant. Why? Well, we're gonna be in Halloween soon, ladies and gentlemen. We needed something spooky. We need something spooky, so why not go with a dead tree that has been cursed? Why not go with that? Why not go with the mon that in PokeShack Draft League, the mon of which the playoff MVP is named after, because of how Elmo ran his Trevenant? Why not take it? Why not try and use what Elmo did? Recreate some of that magic. Give Trevenant its mojo back. Why not do that, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go with that. Let's use Trevenant. We can go with Hornage. We can go with a Harvest set. It gets EQ, Shadow Claw, Poltergeist, you name it. This mon could probably do it, assuming I do it right. And let's go to the last pick. Pick number 11, give it to me. Oranguru. Why? Why did we pick Oranguru? I'll be honest here. I have no idea. I needed one last mon. I figured why not? Let's see what this mon can do. It gets Instruct. It can get Knockoff. It can do support mon moves and all that stuff. I don't really know much about it. But all I know is that it was my last mon. I needed something. I figured why not? We're going to try to use Oranguru this season, ladies and gentlemen. But that is the Talonflames roster. You guys can let me know how the team looks. I
I think it looks good. I'm ready for the YCL. I'm ready to join this league, and I'm ready to win, assuming I do well.
Congratulations! You made it all the way to the end of this video. I thank you very much for your support on this current video. If you want to interact with me more, check out my socials right here. That's my Twitch, that's my YouTube, that's my Twitter. You can comment on any one of them and tell me how good I was, how bad I was, anything you want. Goodbye.